welcome back. It's Lucy from Nanny Buttons Crafts, and I'm going to show you today how to make this really cute little photo album. I put a picture of it on a forum and I had quite a few people ask me how to make it, so here goes. It's basically just a little book with quite a few different little pages in, and they have these little tiny slots, so you could put a little tiny photo in there, and it's just quite cute and quite simple. So let's go for it. So apologies, I'm going to give you these measurements in centimetres. I will try and get them converted into inches for you on my blog. So you need a 12 by 12 piece of paper. It is possible to do this with smaller. I haven't figured that out, the exact measurements, but here's the 12 by 12 one. So your piece of card, which I've already cut, is, and I'll put these details on my blog and there'll be a link below, so you should be able to find that easily. So this is 25 centimetres by 19 centimetres, and you're going to score at 14 and 16. So like a book, I'll fold it for you because I haven't done that. Because your pages are going in the middle, I think if you understand this before you make it, that will make it easier for you to adapt it. So you're just leaving this space in the middle, and that's where your pages are going to go. Ideally you need to make this out of card in order for it to be strong, but if you're going to put some extra pieces of card on to these sides, that's going to give it some more strength, so card should be fine for this. And as it's for, my original plan with it is for photos to go on it, you need to use card that's acid free, and I think a lot of the craft companies now have card that's acid free anyway. So that's your inside cover. We'll leave that one there. And then the pages, these pages, I have 4 in mine. You could probably put more in, but this one's just going to show you how to do 4. And these measure, let me find my notes, these are 16, let's just double check that. No, they're not 16. 25 centimetres by 12.5. And then I've just scored it in half, which is, let me just check on that for you. That's 12.5 scored. We could just fold it in half. And now my pages, and I've got 4 of those. And then these are the important bits. Once you figure out how to do this, you should be able to make this quite easily without even watching me again, I should think. So these 2 pieces, they are 13 centimetres by 5.5. So that's one piece, and then the second piece is slightly smaller, still 13 centimetres, and that's by 4.5. So all you do is you score up 1.5 centimetres. So I'm just going to score on one side, turn it round, 1.5 centimetres again. Oops. And you score, and then you do it on the same piece. And these are how you're going to hold your pages in your book. That. I'm not going to make the whole thing up, otherwise this video would be really, really long. And what you need to do, you just need to cut up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just cut a chunk off either side of both your pieces so that it's not going to show when you join your pages. So again, cut. So there, and then fold over your pieces. Sorry, I know my camera's really blurry. Fold over your pieces. There you go. Now, let me show you how this works. So these are going to stick in here. Let's do it. Be easiest. So really loosely. These are going to stick in here, you know, kind of roughly central. And if you'll notice, this is what fits inside. So it fits inside this gap. So if you wanted to make it thinner, you'd have to adapt these. And then this one does exactly the same, sits in the middle. Okay. And it just goes in slightly. Okay, now, let's fold that back out of the way. So with the biggest piece, all you're going to do is just stick it to the flap, and that's how you get your fold. Okay, let's stick it in just to show you. Okay, so I'm just leaving a bit of a gap either side and push it right up close. Okay, now if you want to make it a pocket so that you can slot things in, you need to just run your glue around the edge. I would use glue rather than tape, because something's more likely to get stuck to tape if it hasn't quite stuck down properly. You know, your precious photos might get stuck, and then just smooth that down. A second to dry, and that is your page. Are you with me? Is that starting to make sense? Let's do another one to show you again. So we're moving on to the next one now. Run your glue on there. So go right up to the edge, fold it down, stick it in place again, fold it. Oh, we want to pocket this one, don't we? Sorry, to make these into little pockets. Pockets are really nice. It just means you can have more photos. And this is when I made this, the idea was really that the person who gets it, I'd give them loads of little like tiny Christmas trees or something. So you want to try and get these lined up. So you've got your next page in there. Is that starting to make sense now? And the same on this side. I'll just do that again. Try and do that really quickly. You don't have to have pockets, not at all. You know, that isn't. You just want to try and like roughly line them up. So just because that will look nicer, really. And the same, we'll put the pockets in. Okay. That's it. And one more. I really hope this is making sense, because the more of these, like, not really 3D crafts, I'm not sure what you call them, the more of these unusual paper crafts I try, the more I'm enjoying making them. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Now, if you used, on my last one, I actually used some matching cardstock for mine, so it kind of looks, the join looks a bit more exciting. You know, you don't have to. I've put washi trim around the edge because it was a little bit untidy looking. I've made a little pocket. You don't have to. It's kind of, this is up to you really. And then it's the decoration that's gonna, you know, really snazz up your pages, and that's what's gonna make this project really good, I think. But I just wanted to show you the basics. So I will put the details in my blog for you, and I really hope you can follow it. Okay, do ask any questions if you get stuck, and thank you ever so much for watching. Bye, take care.